Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. They're saying it's supposed to rain all damn week. And this is the week I'm supposed to be running that badass Sunoco dirt car. Oh my God. Have you ever seen a weather forecast where it just shows rain every single day and you just want to smack the weather forecaster? You're like, stop it. It shows rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I could have reached through that telephone, TV I meant. All right, well, Amber Wells from NASCAR, she texted me, said, Herman, are you going to come to the NASCAR alumni at Darlington? I said, Amber, I'd love to. I said, but I don't want to give up a full week of dirt racing. I said, but if it rains out, I'll be down there. So who knows what's up. All right, crazy ass thing happened to me last week. Just really, I'll tell you the story and then we'll talk about it. All right, so about two years ago, you've heard this story. I'm going to tell you this story, then I'm going to tell you the new one, the brand new one. 2 years ago, myself and Dale Earnhardt Jr., we talk about me running a Cars Tour race, and I end up running it at South Boston, have a great time, everything goes good. But while I'm at that South Boston Cars Tour race, once again, I've told this story before, but a lot of you might not have heard it. Something shocked me. This man drives 6 hours to see me. And my son-in-law, Brody, was with me, so he can tell you it was the craziest damn thing. This man was really upset. And what he was upset about was eye-opening. And I felt bad. So anyway, this man come up to me and he goes, Kenny, you don't know me, but 31 years ago, I said, hold on, 31 years ago? Yeah, 31 years ago. So now it's 33 years ago as of right now. But 31 years ago, he said, you and me, we got into a skirmish, a little wreck in an all-pro race. And it really bothered me that you made it to NASCAR. And it has, you making it to NASCAR has obsessed my life. And I've had ill will for you, and my focus my whole life has been on being upset, and I was very jealous that you made it to NASCAR. Now, I'm telling you exactly what this guy said. And my first reaction was, hey, give me a hug. And I give him a hug, and I said, buddy, I said, 31 years ago, I said, we get into a little wreck, whatever. He says, but it just bothered me every time I turned the TV on to watch a NASCAR race. There you were on national TV. And I said, well, I'm really sorry. I said, I wished you would have never had that much ill will towards me. And I said, if you could have called me right away, we could have easily worked it out. So, I'm saying through our life, we hear about these people, that are obsessed with other people's success. Well, in my world, if he would have called me, I would have told him, look, although I made it to NASCAR, I didn't, I would have considered Jeff Gordon a success. I would have never considered me a success. So I could have helped this guy feel better about himself. And it upset me that this guy had so much hatred and ill will for me all those years. So he drove 6 hours to see me so he could forgive himself. Because he had obsessed his whole life with me. That's a crazy-ass story, and I know it. All right, here's where I'm going with this. Listen to this one. I'm on the cruise ship last week on our family vacation. Now, I was going to put the guy's picture because I thought it was just crazy enough to do it. And I was going to say his name, but after further thinking, I thought, nah, I'm not going to do this. So this promoter of this local racetrack around the St. Louis area sends me a video. Both of these guys are at the home opener for the St. Louis Cardinal game. And this promoter of this local racetrack in the St. Louis area, I like him. He's done really good. He's really brought this racetrack back to life. And he makes a video right next to this other guy. And my friend is very serious. Now, my friend later tells me that he kind of got coaxed into doing this. So he does this video, and this guy goes, Kenny Wallace, my name's so-and-so, and 16 years ago, we were coming green flag in a modified race 16 years ago. That was probably when I was brand new, hardly had ever run a dirt race. But he said, we were coming to get the green flag and you tapped me in the rear 3 times. And that was a brand new car of mine. And I've hated you ever since. And I've had ill will for you. And I just want to let you know, I'll never forget that night. And I'm on the cruise ship, and I think I'm getting off that day. And I texted my buddy back. I said, let me get this right. 16 years ago, this man says that I hit him 3 times in the rear coming to the green flag 16 years ago, and it has destroyed his life, and he's had ill will for me ever since. He goes, LOL, laugh out loud. He goes, I know, crazy, right? So it goes, kind of goes in one ear and right out the other and I thought about that experience at South Boston. So I get home. I get home right here in my house. And I get this long text. Kenny, this is so-and-so. Sent the video to you. Just want to let you know it's time. You and I and another great racer, we're all getting older now. It's time for me to bury my hatchet with you. And I didn't know how to respond. And I thought, this is nuts. Here's a grown man that's pretty successful, I guess. I guess he's got an okay business. And I'm thinking to myself, the way I want to respond is, why didn't you come to me right after the race? Because I don't drive like that. I don't come green flag and start hitting somebody in the ass. Probably one of those deals where somebody hit me in the ass or they checked up. And in his long text, he said this car was brand new. It's got its cherry popped. And I've hated you ever since. Because I would see you on NASCAR, and here we go with this NASCAR again. I mean, it's like all racers want to be NASCAR. And if you make it, it started making me get a look inside. No wonder everybody hates NASCAR drivers. Because all local drivers want to be NASCAR, so they automatically just hate NASCAR drivers. Because they made it, and I should have made it. So I thought about it, and I thought, you know what, if this guy thinks that I had this glorious life. So I just said, I understand. I've never met you, but maybe we can have a talk. He quickly responds with a picture of me and him at the Dome. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's got a picture of me and him stored in his phone. That scared me right away. And he says, we've met 2 times, but I've heard of his name, but I've never met him. But I guess I met him, but didn't know his name. So I put the fire out with both of these people. I'm telling this story to all of you for a reason. People, don't hold ill will. Don't be jealous of people. This hurts me. This is sad. One guy holds a grudge against me for 31 years and drives 6 hours to South Boston to see me so he can forgive himself, so he can quit it because it ate him up. And now I come home and here last week, there's this other man that has been obsessed with me for 16 years for coming green flag, and I don't even dent or bend his car. We just hit him in the rear. No matter what, it's insane. My friends, I can promise you, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad right now. I'd never, ever in my life, you'd have to kill one of my family members. And that's horrible. For me to think about you for 16 or 31 years. People, Father John taught me this. Be careful, young man. Competition will kill you. Father John was right. He married Kim and myself. Please, whatever you do, if you ever have a problem with me, just talk it out. Or if you have a problem with anybody, but don't obsess your life. Now, that really bothered me. I'm thinking, oh my God, this poor soul, for 16 years over a little dirt modified at a little bitty bull ring, I tapped him in the rear 3 times. I can promise you, I didn't hit you. I don't come to green flag hitting people, because then that would bend the front of my race car. So something must have happened. And I wish you would have come to me that night. Now, I told the promoter I was going to tell this story. So here's the story, but I'm going to leave all names out because I don't want to embarrass anybody. But the reason I'm telling this story is if you are like that, get that out of your system right away. Okay, don't think like that. That's, once again, the easiest thing I can tell you is competition will kill you. Forgive yourself. Move on. Maybe there's way more to the story. You don't know how they think. And I can promise you this. Anybody that comes up to me, they love me. They love me. I'm awesome. And I love everybody. All right. Have a wonderful Tuesday.